Stoicism also teaches us to reframe failure. Society often views failure as something to be avoided at all costs. But the Stoics understood that failure is not a defeat, but a necessary part of growth. The great inventor Thomas Edison once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." This mindset of seeing failure not as a dead end, but as valuable feedback is one of the most powerful shifts you can make. Every time you experience a setback, pause and ask yourself, what did I learn from this? What skills can I develop from this experience? How does this prepare me for future opportunities? This reframing allows you to see each failure, not as a personal indictment, but as a lesson that brings you one step closer to success. Failures become stepping stones, not obstacles. And with each one, you gain more wisdom, more clarity, and more resilience. This shift in perspective is essential if you want to stop fearing failure and start embracing it as an integral part of the journey toward mastery and success. Lastly, Stoicism teaches us the importance of mental goal setting and small, consistent actions. The Stoics were masters of discipline, and they understood that great achievements are not the result of giant, sporadic leaps, but of small, persistent actions taken consistently over time. If you have a big goal, whether it's changing careers, starting a business, or mastering a new skill, break it down into manageable steps. Instead of overwhelming yourself with the enormity of the task, focus on the next small action you can take. This is not about aiming for perfection, but about consistent, incremental progress. Think of it as creating micro goals, small, achievable tasks that build momentum and create a sense of accomplishment. For example, if you want to write a book, start with 1 paragraph a day. If you want to improve your fitness, start by walking for 10 minutes each day. These small actions, when done consistently, add up over time, and before you know it, you will have made significant progress. This method of focusing on small, manageable tasks removes the overwhelming pressure of big goals and allows you to build discipline, persistence, and momentum. Together, these Stoic principles, commanding your inner world, cultivating positive self-dialogue, learning from role models, reframing failure, and setting small goals, create a powerful framework for transforming adversity into growth. By applying these techniques, you can shift your perspective from one of frustration and defeat to one of opportunity and progress. Life's challenges are no longer obstacles. They are the raw material from which you can forge your character, build your resilience, and achieve your ultimate potential. Remember, just like Epictetus, you have the power to transform any circumstance into an opportunity for personal growth. By embracing the Stoic path, you tap into an infinite source of strength, discipline, and wisdom that allows you to move through life with calmness, confidence, and an unshakable sense of peace, knowing that every challenge is not a threat but a chance to evolve. Water is often seen as the perfect symbol of adaptability, strength, and resilience because of its ability to flow effortlessly, adjusting to its surroundings without losing its identity. In Taoist philosophy, water serves as the ultimate teacher, showing us that true power lies not in force, but in softness and flexibility. Water flows, carves its path through mountains, overcomes obstacles, and continues its journey without resistance. Yet, in its gentle flow, it shapes the world around it, effortlessly altering the landscape over time. The Taoist teaching: nothing in the world is more soft and weak than water. But for attacking the hard and strong, nothing can surpass it, encapsulates this idea. It teaches us that, while we may face challenges in life, the most effective way to deal with them is not through brute force or resistance, but through fluidity and persistence. By flowing with the natural order of things, rather than trying to impose our will upon them, we become more aligned with the universe, cultivating peace and wisdom along the way. This concept of flow emphasizes that control is often an illusion. True power lies in understanding when to yield and when to assert ourselves, like water moving around stones, finding its way without struggling. The idea of Wu Wei, or effortless action, is central to Taoism, and it mirrors the way water interacts with its environment, without aggression, without force. Water's path is not obstructed by rocks and barriers, but instead it embraces them, flowing around and over them, and in time it wears them down. In the same way, we must understand that life will present challenges and obstacles, but rather than becoming frustrated or angry, we can meet them with calm, patience, and adaptability. By staying true to our nature and allowing life to unfold as it is meant to, we too can carve our own path. Water does not cling to its form. It is not attached to outcomes, nor does it rush to reach a destination. Instead, it follows the natural course, trusting that, in the end, everything will fall into place. The Taoist sage Laozi, in his wisdom, reminds us that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. This is the essence of flow. It's not about racing to the finish line, but about being present in the moment, fully engaged with the process of becoming, and trusting that each step we take will lead us closer to our destination, even if the journey itself is unclear. Much like water, our lives can seem uncertain at times, yet with patience and openness, we learn that there is an underlying rhythm to all things. Water also represents the idea of deep inner strength. It may appear soft, but its persistence, over time, allows it to carve deep valleys and create canyons. This lesson is invaluable for us as individuals. We may face moments of vulnerability, but these moments do not signify weakness. Instead, they are opportunities for growth. Through softness, we become unshakable, allowing ourselves to be flexible and responsive to the changes in our lives, rather than being rigid in our expectations or behaviors. Taoism teaches us that strength doesn't always have to be loud or obvious. It's the quiet, consistent presence that flows steadily, day after day. In our own lives, this could be the quiet determination to continue despite difficulties, or the calm confidence that, like water, we are capable of shaping the world around us through steady effort and the ability to adapt to change. Moreover, water is essential to life. It sustains, nurtures, and refreshes.